Alright, fifth graders, so your homework tonight, you're going to be ordering fractions, similar to what we were doing in class today. The one difference is you need to start writing down the directions over here. So let's first do like we did in class. Think, is it closer to 0, closer to 1, or closer to half? Kind of be thinking that way. Trying to clear this up a little bit, it's a little blurry. Alright, so 4/5 is going to be bigger than half, so we know that this one's pretty big. That one's little. Half of 18 would be 9, so this is going to be less than half. This is exactly half. So we'll say that this one is our largest, and then this one will be half. So we'll go 4/5 first, and then our next, we're going smallest to largest, so we'll do 4/8 next. Now these two right here were less than half, 1/10 and 7/18. We said that half would have been 9/18, so this one's close to half, but it's not quite there. So we'll call this one the next largest, and 1/10, half of 10 would be 5, so this is significantly less. Okay, so we've got them in order. Now we need to list the directions for how we found them. So first we looked for fractions that were larger than half or half. Next, don't you love those sequence of events transition words in there? First up here, and then next we, oops, I wrote it twice. Next we checked to see which were closer to half or 0. Okay, our next one over here, let's do the same thing. Which ones are half or closest to half? And we've got this one is really close to 1 whole. That one's bigger than half. Less than half, and a lot less than half. So 9/10 is our biggest. Okay, so looking at these, we know that this one is a very small fraction.
May I have your attention, please? The students will not be...
Alright, sorry about that announcement in there. Let's think. If this is 100, half would have been 50. So this is a lot less than 50. If this was half, it would have been 25. That's quite a bit less too. 1/4 is probably going to be our next biggest, 1/4. And then we've got our 25, or our 3/50ths and our 300ths. Now, my students in class were saying they like to think about the size of the pieces that are missing when they do this. And since our numerators are the same, let's look at our denominators down here. Maybe that will help us. 3 pieces out of 100 is going to be a lot smaller than 3 pieces out of 50. So we'll do it this way. Either way, they're pretty small pieces if you're thinking pizza or cookies. Alright, so our steps, our first step was the same as above. First step was to look for larger than half, and we found 9/10. Next, we saw 1/4 was bigger than 3/100 and 3/50. Next, we knew, or we saw 3/50 was larger. Okay, and then our next 3. 7/14, this one is exactly half. 10, half of 18 would have been 9. So if it was 9/18, that would have been half. So this one is larger than half. 1/3 smaller than half. This one is very, very close to being a whole. So 7/14 is going to be our half, and we know that these two are larger. And then this one is slightly larger than half, remember. So 10/18 would probably be a little bit bigger, and then 99/100 is a lot bigger. And then that leaves us with lonely old 1/3 down there. So check to see what's bigger than half. And we found 10/18 and 99/100. I think we can probably just leave it right at that. Use pictures to explain the following question. Mary shared a large pizza with 3 friends, so that means 3 other friends, that's a total of 4, and received her fair share. So let's draw that pizza. And remember, it was 4 people because Mary is going to want a piece. So it looks like Mary will get 1/4. And same with her friends. Jose shared a large pizza, the same size as Mary's, with 2 other friends. So now we've got Jose and 2 other friends, and he received his fair share. So let's draw Jose's pizza. And it's Jose and 2 other friends. So we'll give Jose this piece. Who ate more and why? Well, Jose ate more because his piece is bigger.